Good morning, students. In our last lecture, we have studied about the structure of computer. Now, the main topic for our today's lecture is memory. The, we will start with main memory. You can see that memory is the place where you can store your data or any kind of information which you want to store in your system. So this will get stored in your memory. Memory are of two types. One is ROM and second is RAM. And you are familiar with both the words, as you see on your phone that my phone has 4 GB RAM or 6 GB RAM or 8 GB RAM, and ROM in 64 GB, 128 GB, and so on. So you can see that ROM is the memory that stores some pre-written instructions. I repeat, ROM is the memory which stores pre-written instructions. Its full form is read only memory. Whereas RAM, its full form is random access memory. Random access memory. It can be used for read and write to manipulate data during processing. This memory is used only during processing, and this is the stationary memory. This was all about memory. Now we start with our main and most important topic, that is software. Software are of two types. One is system software and second is application software. Now let's to further study the system software, we will take an example. For example, when you purchase a phone, for example Samsung, then it comes with some certain application which are pre-installed in that system. For example, your calendar, clock, gallery, and many more, camera. These all are your system software which are pre-installed in your system. Now we talk about when you open your phone or when you start your phone, you install Instagram, Facebook. You install these things on your phone. These are known as application softwares. Got it? Have you understood the difference between these two? Now we will talk about operating system. I'll give you notes of this whole things. You just have to understand the basic or main points of these things. I'll give you the written notes for all these things. Next, our topic is operating system. As you know, operating system, for example, operating system in computer, you have observed that you have Windows, Windows 7, Windows 10, dash dash dash, and many more. These are operating system. You can define operating system as it is the interface between the user and the software. Simple. Its basic definition is, I repeat, it acts as a link or interface. It is the bridge between user and hardware. Got it? There are different kinds of operating softwares. Types of operating system. First is single program operating system, multi-program operating system, time sharing operating system, real time operating system. Next is multi processing operating system. Clear? In your notes you will find the real definitions and detailed form of these all kind of operating systems. Now our last topic of this chapter is language. What kind of language is understood by your system? For example, you are just giving input 1, 2, 3 or Shubham or class 11th, anything, any data, but your computer can't understand this kind of language. So what your computer does that when you write a code for certain thing, this code is known as your programming language. For example, you have written any code in HTML. This HTML code will get converted to machine language. Machine language. This language is understood by your system, and this, after reading this kind of language, it will produce output which you have desired for. Now there are three processes in your language processing system. First, your assembler. What assembler does that it converts your assembly language. It converts your assembly language to machine code. Second step, your compiler. What your compiler does that it accumulates or compile the whole code, or it assembles your code. Fine, it's compiled. And third step is that interpreter. Which does the changing part your assembly language to machine code. Got it? We will discuss detailed study of assembler, compiler and interpreter. Thank you.